Gentlemen, episode 19?
Mm-hmm.
Is it 19? I should really check this out before we go on. Episode 19, back for another week.
Cheap Seats.
Sorry, what was that?
Cheap Seats is our name. Yep.
Cheap Seats is our name.
Welcome to Cheap
Making
Seats.
fun of Wallace is the game. Don't even shake your head down there. Even
That's too easy. We could let you ramble on and you dig yourself a hole. It's just what you do, Lane.
Well, I'm definitely eating some crow after that Cleveland pick last week.
Well, yeah, I won't.
We're not getting into the point spread thing this week. We're letting that die. I will say I was pretty close on my Denver call, though. I did say Denver was going to give Tennessee a run.
All right. So I only made you pay me $15 instead of 20.
Actually, we sawed it off because we bet the Rams.
Yeah, I know. I still
Can
made
we do the Tap House tip off here? Like, Jesus Christ.
Hey, skin in the game, Pratt. Skin in the game. Okay. Yeah, welcome back for another week, guys. Jeff Pratt, Wilson, Boomer, myself. Just jazzed. We got football going on. Overtime in the Isles Lightning game going on. We got Pratt with an eye on that. Wilson's about 20 seconds behind on the football game, as we've seen.
Might even be a minute.
Boomer was up there listening to his phone. I don't know what was going on there, but yeah, we're ready to go for another week. Let's get it off with the Tap House tip off.
Yeah, so last week was actually relatively cheap. I thought, relatively cheap compared to our previous weeks. We threw another $20 into the Tap House swear jar there, so we are up to 223 in there. So that's pretty good, actually. We're getting her going here.
Wow. Next episode, we give it away.
Yeah. Episode 20, we did say, yeah. So we'll have to come up with something creative on the trivia front. Our quizmaster Boomer, who has officially taken over the role. Well, Boomer.
Off.
Who picked it off?
Nothing got there. Uh-oh.
Bengals on like the 2 picked it off.
Yes. Go Bengals on the spread. Okay, anyway. Pratt, little Ice Factory trivia.
Yeah. No. We give it away pizza? No, this week?
Nope.
No?
You did not. Nope.
By the way, breakfast is back at the Beef.
Oh,
is it?
Oh, did I miss that?
I saw the hours have changed. They're open. Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Today, actually, I had sausage and bacon. Oh, anyways.
Goodness,
good.
I should go. I'm
I'm
it
going.
is good.
Jeff, why are you so giddy tonight? Like, I can just see it in your face. You're just all.
He's excited for the. Yeah, he's excited.
Yeah, I don't understand.
In good mood. What am I doing? Oh, trivia. So the question was, we had Oilmans last week, which we can talk about later. I don't know. Because basically I have a celebrity on this podcast now after that Oilmans.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
So the question was, who was the winner of the 93 Oilmans? And the answer was Kevin Toombs.
Toomsy.
An absolute beauty. But I didn't, a shocker that he won an Oilmans. So we got about 6 entries in here.
About 6.
2 repeat winners too. So there's like a 50% chance we have a repeat winner. And we don't. Oh,
Nice.
we know him.
Oh, 30. Nice.
That's the 3rd one he's been on, and that's the first one he's won.
Nice.
Okay, so Kevin Toombs is the answer. Now, this week's trivia question. Toomsy's been a miner for, I thought, forever.
Long
I
time.
didn't know he ever worked in the oil patch. So, this week's question, and I want you to DM us, not post it publicly. I want to know where Kevin Toombs worked when he won the Oilmans. Okay? Because I'm curious.
Can I be in on this if I guess? Because I have no idea if I do my research.
Well, he's going to have people calling him and texting, where the hell did you work in 1990?
That's what I mean.
So, and if it ends up he was working at the mine, then that means he's ineligible.
Not the Oilmans champion.
Then Larder has to give his $50 back.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Well,
I
he
never
doesn't.
thought about
I
that.
don't
I
think
would never take Larder's money.
they know it ever pulled it up. But I'm sure he worked, I don't know, crew company somewhere or what? I don't know.
Oh
So
man,
that's the question for
we
this
might have
week.
just
Outed
really,
him.
he might be pissed at us.
Yeah.
I doubt he'll be mad.
Oh.
Has Toomsy ever
Oh,
been
I've
mad?
never seen him mad actually. So, good
No.
point.
So
He doesn't get angry.
that is that's the Ice Factory trivia this week.
Perfect.
And I think that's it.
Okay. We will dive right into our sports topics. Our NHL Pierre Maguire-esque insider,
Ouch.
Jeff Pratt. What do you got for us there, buddy?
There's good. I'm watching OT right now. Tampa Islanders, right? Tampa just had a 4 or 5 minute power play too and blew it. And they just got a penalty. Okay. Anyways, Vegas loses to Dallas in overtime.
Not surprised, honestly.
6 games. 6 games that was, right? Or 5?
Wasn't it
5?
5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was
Yeah.
5.
I have a topic I want to take from that game. And like I said, this is game 6 right now. Tampa's up 3-2. Braden Point is back playing, who they need. So not really much else to say about what's happening in the hockey world other than, Peter Laviolette hired as the Caps coach.
Yeah.
Got to bring that up. I'm okay with that. I don't like
We
Peter
kind
Laviolette.
of talked about that in the group chat, and
Yeah.
the guy's a journeyman. I don't know.
He's had
He
success.
has
So
been
he's
around.
made
I'm not
finals,
saying he
he's
hasn't
won a
had
cup.
success, but
Won. Yeah, he's won. So
remember, Pratt, when I said they have a shelf life, like he's one of those coaches like a Daryl Sutter, like a Mark Crawford, like guys that you can only have for 1 or 2 years because the players just tune him
Yeah.
out. That's just
Yeah.
how he revolves as a coach. So
I think the Caps, and I'm being a Cap fan, I'm obviously biased. They have their most success, obviously, with Trotz, who's an experienced coach, been around forever. They've had not long-term coaches before that, right? Dale Hunter was even new to the league, and Glenn Hanlon and Boudreaux was new when he came. So maybe they need a veteran coach to lead them. Who knows? But
Yep.
I got a beef though. And I want to know your guys' opinion on this. That overtime goal between Vegas and Dallas was scored on a power play from a puck over the glass
mhm.
and not a purpose.
Like an
Purposely
intentional
done.
one. Yeah.
Is there? I don't like that. I don't like a team's season ends on swiping at a puck, it goes over the glass, and your season's done because of that. What do you guys think? Should there be a discretionary rule in place where if it's purposely done, you're getting dinged? Deal with it. It's the way it is.
that's the way it is.
Alter the rule, take away the rule.
You can't. They won't ever put it to replay. So you mean to tell me the ref's got to make a split-second decision on the intent of the player moving the puck?
Well, he does all the time anyway.
I understand
He
that.
has to on other
You can't.
rules.
Say, for example, it's a puck that's in midair and a defenseman is just trying to bat it away, and he just happens to get it on the end of his stick and goes just over the boards. He obviously didn't mean to put it out of play, or his intent wasn't there, but he still put it out. You have to treat everyone as if they're the same. If you put it out, you put it out, right? That's my take.
I agree with you, Lane. The one I'm like almost running through my head, could they do it? Like, you know how we said like a discretionary play, they make those calls in a lot of sports and it's kind of just heated like, yeah. And then you do have replays and you got stuff like that. I don't know if you could really tell in a replay, but it's one that, like you said, Pratt, it's unfortunate. That game at the same time, we just said, what was it? They won one game. Like, they didn't lose it on that play.
Well, and here's the other thing I was going to say, Jeff. Like, yeah, okay, Vegas, you kind of got the short end of the stick there. You had that game locked down.
Right.
Like, I understand it's a shitty way to lose, but give Dallas all the credit. They fought back. Vegas gave them every opportunity to get back in that game, and they end up winning, right? So the other thing, too, is the refs actually do, in some circumstances, they come together and they'll discuss, but it's not so much on the intent, it's whether or not they saw it go out or right. So can they expand that and have a discussion as a group and say, I don't think he meant to put it over the boards? They could. But
I have an idea. And I thought about this today, and I'm like, I don't know what the. So obviously, you guys bring the best out in me because I just thought of this now. Why not
Of course.
overtime? Overtime, it ain't a penalty. So what? In overtime, you're clearing it over the glass, and it's not a penalty in the last 5 minutes of a third period. What's wrong with that?
I don't like that,
I
but
don't like that.
that's a cop out just for a defenseman.
Yeah,
Like,
a defenseman will be firing that puck
fire
over
into
the
the
glass.
stands here. We
Yeah.
They
need
Isn't
didn't do,
that
but they
kinda
didn't
when
do that
it's-
before when it wasn't a penalty.
I know, but Jeff, you're basically taking the whole thing back to the point of why they instituted the penalty in the first
I
place.
was just gonna say, like, isn't that the part of the game where you're the most tired and you wanna get off the ice and you
You
dump
don't
it
want to
out?
ice it,
can't
but
change anyway, though, right?
no, but I mean, they brought this rule in so they couldn't do it in the final 5 minutes of a game or the final 2 minutes of a game to get a stoppage or whatever, right? So basically, you might as well just disband the rule if you're going to go that route.
Well, just so many people are like, you hate everyone in the game in the NHL. So you hate to see a guy lose like that, and you've seen it now. I wish they would alter it somehow, and I guess I don't know the magic answer.
Well,
but-
like I said, it's quite simple. They make those types of calls in every sport all the time.
Yeah, they do.
Could they do it? I absolutely think they could. It's what does it look like when they do that? Like how tight the reviews on those calls or the actual outcome of not calling it versus calling it. Where does that? Because imagine the flip side of it, where somebody manages to mask just a delay a game essentially to take a break, and it gets called that as unintentional. At that point, you're almost putting the game on the refs, which is worse in my opinion.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
has to be
like that.
concrete. It has to be concrete for
Yeah, I
sure.
don't like the
Black and white is
discretionary call myself either, because then you're gonna have people bitching more about
Right.
referees than they
So
already.
we don't bring out the best in you, Pratsky. That was a bad suggestion.
I still like my time is concrete.
No, I know.
Yeah, no. Something's got to change there. I don't know. I hate to see that, but anyways, that's how it ended. And goddamn Dallas, I don't.
Well,
like
that's
I don't
the
like
part.
Dallas.
I don't either, and
Like, I'll be honest, I'll say this too. If the Islanders win this game, I have every confidence they're going to win Game 7. We could have a Dallas Islanders Stanley Cup.
I hope not, because that would be terrible to watch. I might not watch a game.
boring.
Yuck. I would like.
You like to see other teams get in there.
I was just about to say I love seeing the parity.
Yeah,
That's cool.
St. Louis last year came out of nowhere. Like NHL is like literally the only league where you can't really say for certain, like, okay, guess who's in the NBA conference finals? Well, the Lakers are there.
NBA is the worst. Yeah.
Right. MLB, you know the Yankees are usually going to be there. You know LA, you know your usual suspects. Same with NFL, right? NHL, it's a little bit more kind of up in the air, and I do like that.
Based on the regular season, who's going to be there, whereas NHL, it can be 8th.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, that's actually
St. Louis was at Christmas time, they were last place in the West. LA won it as an 8 seed.
There it was.
It's been a long time. I had to bring my Kings.
Oh, Tampa scored. Woo!
Yeah, I want to see Tampa get there just because I kind of
They're
want to
in.
see Pat Maroon win another cup.
I flat out have
They're
said
in
this.
now.
I love Vasilevsky and Kucherov. Like, I collect stuff. I'm autographs. I love them. I think they're so underrated. I hope they win the cup. I really do.
Yeah, I'm serious. I want to see Pat Maroon win another cup.
It would
Number
definitely
71,
help
dude.
increase the value of my merchandise I got over there. So, okay, Wilson,
NBA.
our Alvin Williams type.
Alvin Williams.
Williams.
I liked him when he used to play for the Raps,
Yeah.
actually.
A will.
So I know the Raps. It's a sad week. Sad sode. They're out. It's done. Although they pretty much played the same game that they played in Game 6. They just kind of couldn't get it done. It was bad.
Couldn't get the buckets to fall. They just couldn't get.
Which that's exactly it, right? They fell in Game 6. They kept it close in Game 7, but you never felt like they were gonna really.
That was the lowest amount of points they have scored since coming back into the bubble in that game. So that
Was
tells
it really?
It was, yeah. that tells you right there, just offensively, they weren't there. Hats off to Miami. Wow, 10-1 in the bubble so far. They went up 2-0 tonight. They went up 2-0.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, I think for whatever reason, I don't know if it's Butler's coffee business, and he's putting something in the coffee.
Well, that could be too, right?
Hey,
A little,
now.
Will's question for you
Where to start?
What's up?
in your infinite basketball wisdom, because I hate LeBron James more than any athlete. Does Denver have a chance? I know Miami doesn't. Does Boston have a chance against the Lakers?
Well, we'll start with Denver because that's who they play.
Yeah.
And at this point, I can't even. There's no way that I could answer no, because I would have said I picked Utah to beat them. Then I would have said there's no chance the Clippers don't lose that series. And now the way that they're playing, I mean, I would say of course they have a chance, because LA has shown that they'll play down to certain levels. They won't. And I mean, LeBron's LeBron, but he can be stopped. It's been proven. So yeah, I would say this momentum might carry him through. That's the other thing that I wanted to say was the craziness of Denver doing what they're doing, and for it to be a Canadian kid from Kitchener, Jamal Murray's he's just as, if not more, like Nikola Jokic he's awesome, but Murray's the one creating all this room for him and space. So it's funny that the Canadian crowd gets to live on throughout it. So the Raptors got knocked out, but I think pretty much everyone's jumped on the Nuggets bandwagon. So
I feel Denver matches up well with LA. Jokic is equivalent to Anthony Davis. I know everyone's going to say I'm completely off base, but Jokic does things that Anthony Davis does just as well. Jamal Murray is the flashy, runs the offense. Everything goes through him, but feeds off of Jokic. They've got a good core that can kind of help out. The Lakers, I feel if they don't take them seriously, they will lose. And unfortunately, it's kind of hard for us to say Boston, because right now being down 2-0, that series looks all but over. I mean,
right. I forgot that series was going.
Settle down.
No, but to be honest, I
stuff.
really feel this is Jimmy Butler's coming out party. He's taken his knocks for the last 3 years-ish. Got a bad rap, being a bad teammate, bad attitude, and I guess since coming back into the bubble, I heard it today, listening to some of the podcasts, stuff I listen on the radio. He's been just A1 teammate, solid dude. Everyone's like bought into his mentality. It's good. It's good for him. I do hope Denver upsets him.
You know what? The thing about Butler is he's really, I mean, in Chicago, he was in Chicago. Can't think of anyone that really would have been
well, Minnesota was a train wreck because
Minnesota had too many superstars there, which is why that didn't work out. But Butler, him being the guy in Miami is a good spot for him, and he showed up. But that block, did the non-basketball watchers, have you seen what's his Bam? How do you pronounce his last name, Lander?
Margera?
Adebayo? Bam
That block was one of the craziest games.
We had an argument. There was an argument going on social media, and some guy was just chirping. He's like, "Can't believe the refs got it wrong. That was a clear-cut goaltend, blah, blah, blah." That is not a goaltend. The ball had not left his hand on the dunk attempt. So until it leaves his hand, it's fair game. I
wouldn't know the rule actually if they were like it's in the circle, but his hands on, both two hands are on. That was just nuts. It's crazy to have the strength to do that. I know
his wrist was backwards. I can't even do it, but it is insane.
Two crazy athletes going at it for a game-winning shot, and I've just never seen that before on a dunk at that level, at that point of a season anyway. So yeah, it was pretty cool for the non-basketball watchers. She's entertaining, and let's all jump onto the Nuggets bandwagon here. So
totally agree. Boomer, what do you got this week on the baseball front?
I got a few things that I was just kind of kicking around.
Just hold
in my
on a
head.
sec. Got to let the fans know Cincinnati just cut that to a 5-point game.
Well,
Fans already know as they watch this anyway.
I'm just,
For the
hey,
bettors
we're
out
just
there,
paying
yeah.
strict attention to us, Jeff. Is it hard to believe? Come on. Anyway, sorry, Boomer. Continue.
Yeah, back to what I was saying before I was so indecently cut off there.
No,
I tend to pick a couple things from baseball because everybody kind of has a good idea of where everybody sits if they're actually watching. But I think the Dodgers clinched playoffs either Sunday or Monday. I'm not sure. It was earlier this week. And the White Sox out of the American League. So those are the only two teams right now that have actually clinched the playoffs so far. And I mean, I'm not super surprised by the White Sox. The Dodgers, everybody knew that they were going to be, a team to be reckoned with this year. But the White Sox have kind of they're putting it together here, and they're putting it together during the right season to do it. And I mean, it seems like there's some teams that have totally lost their mojo that are normally serious contenders in the American League. And I don't know. I think it's going to be actually a lot of fun to watch this postseason.
Houston is floundering. Like, they
What
win
was that?
one, lose two, win one. Houston, they're just floundering.
They'll still
I
get
know.
in though, because it's what is
Oh,
it? 8?
no, I mean, okay, I'm Homer take, but the Mariners are still in it. They are only 2 games back of them for that last playoff spot. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's crazy to think that we're talking baseball playoffs.
I know.
Like,
But I did say in the group chat the other day, I think
they've only played what 50 games.
I like this actually. I wish they'd do this every year.
I
I'm-
think
They're gonna
I'm
be
into it as
kicking
well.
around. It's
They're-
gonna
they're-
happen.
that playoff setup, like I said the other day, is going to be fun to watch. Like those wild
I'm
card
not even
games.
the playoff setup. It's the shortened season actually that I like. Like not being like I think what is it 60? Is it 60?
I would say play 100 games and call it good, not 162.
Gotta leave it. History's
Well,
history.
well,
I'm
got
not
that.
saying change it. I'm just saying it's kind of interesting how it is. It's the sprint that everyone's been talking about since the beginning of the season, and it's legitimately like you got teams like the White Sox clinching, and you got the Mariners still in it, like Lane just said. AL East is, I mean, you got 3 teams now. I think the Yankees just passed the Jays.
They're
Yeah,
feeling
they got their asses handed to them tonight again, unfortunately. There's only 2 teams, I believe, that are actually out. Like, there could be more, but I'm just being sarcastic. Of course, Detroit is done. Like, they were done
Yeah.
2 weeks ago. And Boston is,
Oh yeah.
they are, which is, I just don't like Boston. I don't know why. Not a big fan. So I'm okay with that.
Like, are you, if it's Yankees or Boston, you're Yankees?
I'm neither. I just hope
Under your head though.
I hope a thunderbolt comes down and it gets all of them. And
I like the gun to your head theory. I want to hear that.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at on that. Never been a Yankee guy, never been a Boston
Not
guy.
you. You're not holding the gun to your head.
Yeah, it's not your gun.
Yeah, it's
Someone else's gun.
not your guy. Yeah.
But yeah.
Will, I was laughing, by the way, the other day. I was at the gym, and on the one TV is like a highlight of the World Series where Brocious was everywhere. It's like, for those that didn't watch whatever week, Wilson threw out a trivia answer of Scott
It was
Brocious.
last week.
Was it last week?
Last
Oh,
week.
yeah.
So I
My
just started
boy.
laughing to myself. So
I don't even think he knew what he was saying. I think he sneezed and it just sounded like broken and we all took it. So it was good. We moved on. It was cool. But,
Yeah.
so another thing, and I mentioned it today in the group chat, and I actually thought it was pretty funny. So Josh Donaldson rips a dinger, and he comes towards home plate and almost does like a back, like right-footed reverse kick of dirt over the umpire's shoes, and he immediately throws him out. So Donaldson makes it about 4 steps away from him,
I gotta see this.
turns around, and runs back to the plate and proceeds to cover the entire plate with dirt.
Okay, is that what he did, Boomer? Or I thought he went back to the plate because he missed the plate?
Well, he may have done that too, but he kicked dirt on it.
No, he covered the play.
He went back to kick dirt all over it.
Well,
I
that's-
promise you.
I thought because I was wondering that. Did he go back to actually just taunt him? Like, that's all it was? I'm like, or did he go back to, because he slammed his foot on the plate and then just started swiping dirt all over it. And
I was laughing.
I was just like, well, of course you're going to get punted from that. And he did. You're right. He got kicked out as he was walking away.
Yep.
But
And he
I thought he
decided to
went
come
back because he missed the plate.
I don't know, but it was funny.
Regardless.
Either way, regardless, it was hilarious to watch. A little encore, runs back to the plate and kicks dirt all over.
And he
Two
did
bad
it.
calls, hey?
Yeah.
I was just watching those strike calls were bad.
Well, that's.
Yeah.
I
Have
mean,
you seen some of the strike calls this week? We're
This
talking
year.
like 6 inches off the plate, not even close to the plate. And I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's, it is what it is. It's like they're trying to make a case for a digital strike zone. But
Boomer, I got a question for you, by the way.
okay,
You're a baseball, what do you call it?
I am not, but I'll take
well,
Our
Lane
baseball
never gave him-
insider. He's our baseball
Who
insider.
is it, Lane? You called Pratt, Pierre, me,
What's-
Alvin.
Boomer, who's the dude with the bow tie that always?
And Rosenthal.
Rosenthal. Great.
Don't wear a bow tie.
Ken
Uh,
Rosenthal. There you go. Yeah.
I don't think a man of my figure could pull off a bow tie, so I'm not
Yeah,
gonna.
Not many can, honestly.
So there's been blowouts like insane, right?
Mhm.
Like 20 runs. I think there's been 4 times now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's honestly like they're playing a 2-game total point series in midget hockey. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
And I've always kind of wondered this. What is it? And like I said, answer this for me. What do you think it is that makes a team blow a team out 30-3, 21 to whatever? Because the next day it goes back to like 5-4 or whatever. Is it like pitchers? Every pitcher just sucks. Every hitter's just hot. Every pitcher gives up. What do you think is the
Have you ever watched an inning unfold where a team scores like a dozen runs?
line drive hits?
It's like beyond and it's like actually in that game, and the only reason, like, I'm not pulling a lane here, but in that game where the Braves just went off there against the Yamamoto, what the hell? What'd you call him, Wallace? Hello, Moto.
Oh, Jordan Motorola.
Yeah. So he's literally, and every pitch, it's just line drive, and like the hardest contact, and it's just it. And I swear it just snowballs, and it just builds and it builds. You can call another pitcher in, it ain't gonna slow teams down. It's crazy what happens in an
Do you
inning.
think it's the hitters?
But I actually no, I disagree. I'd say it's the pitchers with a little bit of the I don't
Lost
give
already?
a fuck. I don't give
That's
a fuck.
what it is,
Oh,
100%.
and
That's
you know
what?
what? I'm gonna go
Like,
the other
guy-
direction. I'm gonna say it's a little bit of both. It's the perfect storm. Your pitcher's not on his game. Your batters are seeing everything so crisp and clear, and it just snowballs. And it's like
Yeah.
quicksand. It's the quicksand theory. The more you fight and try and battle, the more you sink. So
The more you aim the ball as a pitcher and
Yep.
trying to hit your spots, and you're all of a sudden you're throwing it 4 miles an hour slower, and these guys are just wah,
Yeah.
wah.
Plus, your weaker pitchers are probably coming in,
That's
but still, God, 7 runs in 0.2 innings is
Weaker pitchers. Fuck, half of them are throwing outfielders out there now.
I was just gonna say, you
Yeah.
know it's bad. Like I think Mariners a couple weeks ago had to put out their friggin' center fielder to pitch. It was like, oh my god, I'm just done watching this right now. And like we're not even. He wasn't even hitting. The radar gun wasn't registering. That's how bad it was. He was like waffling pitches in there. I'm just like, it's so embarrassing. Like,
they
If
go
you
by
can't-
me.
oh my god, yeah.
yeah, could you imagine being yeah. Wow.
Guys got
That was fast. Guys got heat. Oh.
Yeah. On fantasy wise, I'm of course I went and picked up Adam Duvall in one of my playoff matchups, and I'm pretty sure he's gone 0 for 15 since I picked him up since his.
Well, hey, how about you fucking drop him then for us Braves fans? Jesus.
You aren't in that league with me, so he was there all season, and I figured, well, maybe he's seeing that little tiny dot on the ball on those pitches, eh?
I'll tell you what, if they I don't think they have any games left in Boston, but if they did, you better pick them up, because my God, did he light them up this year.
Yeah.
Moving on, I don't like. I'm sure I've talked about him before on the show here. But Trevor Bauer and his ongoing war with Major League Baseball is so awesome. Like, it is just
More?
so continuous. And well, did you guys see the cleat thing? Did you hear about that?
What he put on his cleats?
He wore the Cincinnati Bengals custom cleats that said "Who Day" on the back, and they had the the tiger stripes and everything. And then I think he might have even auctioned them off. But then, like, after the MLB basically rolled out a new social media policy, and basically saying like Trevor Bauer can't post these pictures from the game. So he literally posted a picture of him standing on the mound with the cleats on, and it says, "Hey, MLB, since I guess it's in violation of your new social media policy to post this picture, tag Reds and link people to MLB.com. What's the fine, and who should I make this out to? Or is this just another one of your policies that's going to be selectively enforced like your other ones?" Like, he just completely throws it at them, and it's awesome. Like, he just doesn't care, and it's wicked. Like, he tags Manfred in a tweet like twice a week. Like, he just goes right at him. It's awesome. I love it.
He's a bit of an idiot sometimes, but I actually don't mind what he's standing for in this whole thing. So,
well, I think he's correct. Like,
yeah, that's what I mean.
He said in times, like, I don't know, I can't find it, but I saw it before. He was saying that restrictions and stuff like this that they're putting on the players right now is exactly what led to blackouts. Because the game just gets boring. People love seeing people like Trevor Bauer, standing up for what they believe in, making an issue out of stuff like that's stupid. I think it's awesome. But that's just me. And that's my baseball segment.
Is he would he have, if he has anything to say about the little booze rule where the major league teams clinch?
Yeah.
The champagne.
He'll have something to say if they get there.
No booze in the clubhouse if you clinch a playoff spot or win a series or any of that. So
I think anything because of COVID. But these guys get tested every day. Come on.
It's crazy.
What's the fine?
110.
Yeah.
What was it?
175. What is it?
180. It was 180.
Or 180, yeah.
175 when I was in high school. That was
Oh yeah.
Like, me and Wilson split 1 or 2 or 3 180s in our day. But
yeah.
I was Zach Morris for one in May Long one year. That back of the cup car, he asked for my ID, and nope.
Wilson was AC Slater.
He was with those.
He is Slater, isn't he?
Yeah.
Slater.
Lane Screech. No, sorry, never mind.
I've never done a porno, Jeff, so I am not Dustin Diamond. Thank you. All right, moving on to the NFL segment. Great opening week. Like we were talking in the group chat on Sunday, Wilson, was it just not like anything, being able to just kick back, make those bets? I had a very, very good weekend, opening weekend, up early on the season. So I had a point spread come in for me that I rarely ever do anymore because everything's online. But sentimental value, I did one for opening week. I actually did win, put 20 on it. I had some. Oh, you have to go do one. It's just the way it goes, right? Had some bets come in on Bet365. I think Wilson had a couple come in too. Our picks last week weren't the best we've ever made, but I was 2 for 3. Wilson was 2 for 3.
Yeah, my lock out of all of them.
Yeah,
That's
how
do you get the lock wrong?
But I'm gonna tie that into my picks coming up here.
What were you, Pratt?
I was 2 for 3. I had Brady on the under 200 yards that one.
Yeah. And Boomer, what were you?
I was 2 for 3 because Washington can apparently play football without a name, which is wicked.
What a joke.
But I was right on the Rams. Dead nuts on the Rams.
I was wrong on the Cowboys.
Yeah, you were.
Oh,
but that's okay.
Cleveland, I need this backdoor cover.
That's okay.
Okay, quick recap. Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers once again. Had a great game. Him and Devontae Adams completely on the same page. Looked amazing. Big win. The Detroit Lions are still the Detroit Lions, as always. I still can't believe DeAndre Swift did not catch that ball at the very end to win that game. Just unreal. If you're a Lions fan, you are literally just. I couldn't imagine being a Lions or a Browns fan. I just couldn't. I couldn't imagine. It would be just.
I work with one, and I was talking to him about it today, and I mean, he's a diehard. His office is decked in Lions stuff, and I give him credit because I was chirping him because we play this weekend.
Yeah.
Back with the Lions, and he was just. I could tell it's Thursday, and he's still just like, yeah.
You got to give guys like that respect, though. You know they're not bandwagon. You know they just are diehards. Cam Newton looked really good in his opening game. More of a game manager, but had his usual 75 yards rushing, a couple TDs.
He'll be hurt this week. You guys are screwed. Who's your backup? Stidham?
What's that?
Who's your backup there? Stidham or whatever it is? You better get ready. Cam will be hurt.
No, you know what? That is – we'll get into that. The game of the week is going to be New England and Seattle. I can tell you that right now. That is going to be a battle.
I think the NFL has announced that's the game of the week, Lane. So
I was just gonna say, so you would be correct.
Oh, no, I meant just like – oh, I see what you're saying. No, but you know what I mean.
Yes.
It could go either way. Seattle usually I would give the advantage 9 times out of 10 being at home, but there's going to be no fans, right? So the 12th man for them is huge. I've been in that stadium.
Yeah.
Loud can be. I've never been in a louder stadium, and without fans, you never know what's going to happen. So you know what? Great week. I could go on. We could hash everything out. I'm not going to. We're going to our locks, our upsets, and our picks for the week. I'm going to start off my lock of the week. Non-spread for Dustin Wilson. This is just a lock of the week. Straight up money line. Arizona Cardinals. Lock that in over Washington. There is absolutely no hope in hell that Washington even makes this a game. It's not even – Arizona looked really good. Kyler Murray and that was against the San Francisco defense that's formidable. Washington was not the 49ers, and Arizona looked really good. Even if Arizona struggles a bit, I'm not worried. As Dustin Wilson would say, hit it hard. On the upset of the week, I'm taking the Giants to upset the Bears. The Giants did not look bad. It's just that the Steelers' defense looked really good in that game on Monday night. I believe Daniel Jones is really starting to find himself. They've got capable receivers, Darius Slayton, Sterling Shepard, Evan Ingram. Saquon is never going to have that performance again. What was it, 6 yards on 9 carries?
Yeah, unless they play Pittsburgh in the Super Bowl, then
right.
Then he will.
You definitely – I realize Chicago's coming off the win over Detroit, but I feel it's a spot the Giants can definitely get the win there. And my wild card on the spread, I'm taking the Panthers to cover the 8.5 versus the Buccaneers. See, Godwin's in concussion protocol, so that's a weapon out, which means Mike Evans will be more of a focal point, which means Carolina can basically run their standard defense. You can't let – I don't know how Carolina's an 8.5 points underdog with Christian McCaffrey, Teddy Bridgewater, Robbie Anderson. Yeah, they lost to the Vegas Raiders last week. Vegas is supposed to be a good team, 9-7, 10-6. The Bucs looked bad. I still think they're trying to find themselves. Brady got thrown under the bus by Arians in the post-game conference. I don't know how much Tom is really liking that right now, so we'll see what happens. My wild card is the Panthers. Take the points. Hit it hard. Boomer, your picks.
Well, I'm going to be real easy and predictable on my lock, and I'm going to say Kansas City absolutely destroys the Chargers. That's going to be a steamrolling. I'm pretty excited about that one, to tell you the truth. I think that's going to be ugly. I don't even know if I could say that I have an upset this week. Ugh. Kind of hurts me to even say this, but yeah. I honestly
It must hurt you, yes.
I think that Vegas is going to beat New Orleans, and they are such a heavy
Thomas is out.
That's what I mean. And I think
Really?
I think Vegas is gonna do some damage here against the Saints. And Vegas, they didn't look overwhelming last weekend, but I got a feeling that they could pull something out against New Orleans here. And if they do that and kind of shock people on Monday night, Josh House is gonna kill me. But I'll make it to him. I'll make it up to him later in the show here a little bit. So my kind of weird pick. I'm gonna say, and I'm just picking a player, and I'm gonna say Zach Moss is gonna score 2 touchdowns against the Miami Dolphins on Sunday morning, and see if it has any chance of happening. I think it has a good chance of happening. So
Say that last one again.
Oh, Boomer.
Zach Moss is gonna score 2 touchdowns versus the Miami Dolphins. He plays for Buffalo. He's a
Like,
running back.
2? You
2
cut out there.
touchdowns.
Okay.
He will
I am
score.
gonna look at those odds. Yeah, because those odds won't be out yet. But wow, yeah.
Um,
I'm not saying
now-
hit
somebody
hard.
watching that game right now, just give me.
TD, Cincy.
Right, are they going for 1 or 2?
They should go for 2.
No, they should go for one.
One.
And fuck Lane on the backdoor cover.
No,
Why would they go for 1?
Are they?
Oh,
going
yeah,
for
never
one?
mind. I got you.
Hashtag math. Big math guy, eh,
Are
Jeff?
they going
Lane.
for 1, Pratt?
Yeah.
Did they get it?
Oh! No, you got it.
That was pretty good.
Wilson, that's the backdoor cover.
You said you took the Browns.
I said I took the Bengals to cover the spread.
I saw 6 different things on that chat, so I don't know. But
Wow. Impressive bet.
Okay, yeah, that is very impressive.
Just so everyone believes me, there it is. Bengals to cover the spread and the over. Both wins. There we go.
Yeah, we got it.
Love it. Excellent.
All right, who's turn?
Okay, needed it. Wilson,
Back
let's
goal.
have her.
Right,
Me?
go.
Lock. Seattle over the Patriots.
20, Pratt?
Anytime
Pratt, 20?
anytime a team's favored over the cheaters, I'm just going to take that team as a lock.
Ooh.
So,
So,
yeah, what do you want to put on it?
well, you got to give me odds because Seattle's the favorite.
Oh, I thought you just said $20. I didn't think you
Seattle
said
by
anything.
four. What do
Obviously,
you
I'll
do
bet
for
$20,
odds?
but it's got to beat odds.
Oh, what do you need
Also,
odds for?
What I put up
Or-
$24, you put up 20?
No, I'm saying, or you give me the spread.
Just go straight up,
Go
Pratsky.
straight up.
Well, no, I'm not doing. That's dumb. Like, why
I would
I-
literally bet any team against Pittsburgh because I believe in them. So.
like why would I bet straight up on the road in Seattle when Seattle's the favorite by 5
Because there's
points?
no fans lane, and that's usually that's the 12th man.
Isn't
And
that it? Holy man. Hold it.
You're not going to
Everybody
go
rewind
into a
now.
stupid bet,
Listen,
Pratt.
Lane.
Like, if you want to be legit about it, if
I'm
you
not
think-
goading you. You actually said put money
Hold
on
on a
it.
sec. Hold on a sec. You say it's the lock of the week, so you should be confident in your 5 points that Seattle's being given, right?
We're not playing spread. He said it's a lock. That's all.
I'm playing spread, so suck it.
You
What?
offered the money. You offered the bet.
I said I'd go 20, but we got to have odds. There's got to be.
Oh.
Well, oh Wilson, don't even boo-hoo me down there, Mister. Oh, I think I can get it on from 200 with the 9-iron. Oh, but you got to give me odds. Suck it. You want odds on the shit that you want to bet on? I get odds on mine. So you didn't get out of
No,
bed
but-
for doing it straight up, right?
I
Lane,
wouldn't have given Wilson odds at all because I knew he was going to do it. But
Exactly.
anyways,
if they threw out the bet, and then you could say, I threw out the bet, and you say, well, I need odds. That makes sense. But you offered the money and then asked for odds. Come on.
Continue. This is going nowhere.
You obviously don't think they're going to win straight up, so that's fine.
Yeah.
I picked him to cover the spread.
I'm confused. Anyways, Jeff.
Upset. I'm taking Falcons over the Cowboys.
Good pick.
It's not bad. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I do like that. I think Dallas is going
Dallas
home.
by 4. I think Matt Ryan was like 440 yards last game. I think they'll mop up actually Dallas. But my wild card, Cooper Kupp, my favorite player. He's
an outsider.
gonna receive over 100 yards this week.
Oh, okay. Somebody better write this down.
Yeah, I go out on the edge on my wild cards.
Okay, I got it. Cop.
Um, yeah. Robbie Woods had a hell of a game. Last one. Cooper's going to sneak in there because he is their main man, and they're playing the Eagles, who suck. So that's my wild card.
I'm really shocked that's a pick 'em right now, to be honest.
I got a couple repeats, and it's just, yeah. Anyway, KC for the lock, obviously.
For reasons I stated clearly.
Yeah, well, they Chargers couldn't move the ball against fucking Cincinnati, and the Browns just torched them.
Yeah.
And so I think that game's going to be a blowout, and it should be. So I got KC upset. I got the Giants. The Bears let Peterson get 96 yards, and I don't know, like there's well over 100 yards rushing in that game. Saquon is going to be, if not the most hungry he's been coming off that game. So I think you're going to have a big game out of New York. Bears are at home, but I just don't think the home factors, well, everyone would agree. It's just not what it usually is. So got the Giants. Wild card. I went, and it was my theme tonight. Oh my God. Oh, never mind.
Watching highlights.
Yeah, I thought that was real, and I thought the Browns scored a touchdown. Anyway,
It's over, and it's already in my account.
I know. Okay, my wild card. Take the money line and the over on 2 games. Parlay them all. Bucks money line over. Packers money line over. It'll put over 6-point odds, and yeah, I think those are too easy. Like, I think both those games are going to be in the over, and I really do think Tampa Bay, they won't cover. I agree. 8.5 on Carolina. I agree with you, Elaine. I don't think they're going to cover that, but I think that game's going to be a bit of a shootout, and I think Tom Brady and Bruce Arians, this whole thing has been more drama, and I think they're more professionals than, well, they just know the game, right? The media can play it up all they want. I think they're going to come out and want to bounce back after their opening game loss. So I think they're going to recover and get this win. And I think it's going to be a really high scoring game. So put them all together. That's my wild card. Parlaying it. I'm putting that one down. Although I'm going to wait because I think the spread is going to get lower on that Tampa Bay game. 8.5 is massive. So I think the odds.
You think it's going to come back?
No, I think the spread's going to get lower. So I think the odds on the money line are going to get better. So I'm going to wait to place the bet until the odds
Wilson,
are.
I thought getting it at 8.5 was good. I think it's going to be up to 10 by the weekend.
No way.
It already came down. It was at 9.
I know, but now the money's starting to go back the other way. I could be wrong. I'm just.
It'll be at 7.5 probably by Saturday morning.
I thought this was kind of cool last week, although Lane kind of threw some awkward kind of player props at us. But I got a few player props that I want to get a quick rapid fire answer from you guys on just random player props throughout the week. Lamar Jackson, plus or minus 55 yards rushing. Blurt it out.
Under.
Minus.
I'd say under. I just don't think he'll need to.
270 passing.
Over.
Under.
McCaffrey, 120 total.
Over.
Under.
I think it's going to be over.
120 all purpose?
Like pass, receiving.
Smashing that.
Okay. I could say over. Yep. Gotcha.
Cam, 225 passing.
Under.
Yeah.
Over. Has to be over.
Spider
If they're going to win, I think he needs that to be over.
It's got to be over if they win.
Hopkins, 100 receiving.
Over.
Under.
Over every week.
I don't think they're gonna go to him as much. I think they're gonna rely on Christian Kirk.
I think
Larry's gonna get involved this week.
I think him and Kyler Murray are going to do whatever they want to do.
Okay, cool. That's it. Just a quick take on some of those.
Oh, God, I love the segments, boy. All right, so we are gonna finish off the show with our usual trivia gong show. I don't know why we're doing it because Pratt wins all the time. Get that frickin' pen out from behind your ear, you loser.
Just makes me look as smart as I am. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Turn it over to our quizmaster Boomer.
We need to schedule like a live on pod IQ test for us four. I think that would really be
That would be fun.
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
Okay, so
Wilson, do it.
what do you guys want? Do you guys want the oddball first?
Yes.
You want the oddball first? Okay, Jeff.
NASCAR?
Pick a number between 1 and 15.
Wow, this is
9.
Interesting round.
Wilson.
4.
Wallace.
11.
Okay, Wallace nailed it.
Okay.
So Wallace.
Just for the record, I swear these are the same numbers that were used last week, and it's the same number that Boomer.
No, I used 14 last week.
Yeah, but you had closest to, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I said 11 like I did last week, and I'm fairly sure Wilson said 4 last week.
Wilson loves number 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going to pick number 4 ever, but yeah. So it's going to go Wallace.
Wilson,
Wallace,
next week,
Pratt,
number
Wilson.
4.
It's going Wallace, Pratt, Wilson. So you guys be ready. Don't mess this up this time. Be ready to go when you're ready to go. Wallace, Pratt, Wilson. Okay, ready? I've got 30 of them. There's 30 of these guys. Okay, and it's actually a lot more obvious than it sounds right off the bat, but the top 30 all-time money winners on the PGA Tour.
Oh.
Tiger Woods.
Correct.
Phil Mickelson.
Correct.
Fuck.
Jeez.
Spieth.
Correct.
McIlroy.
Correct.
Furyk.
Correct.
Johnson.
Dustin or Zach?
Dustin.
Correct.
Koepka.
Hasn't been around for very long.
All those majors.
Incorrect.
Wow.
Was McElroy said?
Yeah.
He was? Okay. Oh, I'm going to say VJ.
Correct.
Ernie.
Correct.
Holy shit. Thomas. No.
Correct.
Oh,
Yeah, he is, and Koepka isn't. Give me a break.
Who'd he say?
Thomas.
Oh. Zach Johnson.
Correct.
Cabrera.
Buzzer.
He got it in, but I believe that's incorrect, but I will check here for sure.
Pretty generous with the
Incorrect.
6 seconds.
Fowler.
Correct.
I give up. Koepka. Fuck.
Bubba.
Correct.
Oh, man, I'm stupid. Holy.
Rom. I don't think so, but
Incorrect.
yeah.
Boomer, is Fred Couples on that list?
He was not.
Did you get 2 or 1 on me there?
Hang on. Pratt has 1, 2, 3, 4. Wilson has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh.
Wallace had 2. Names you missed: Adam Scott, Justin Rose, Matt Kuchar, Sergio Garcia,
Oh,
Holy.
Day, Jason Day, Davis Love III, Steve Stricker, David Toms,
Oh my God.
Webb Simpson, Charles Howell III, Stuart Sink, Brent Snedeker, Luke Donald, Rory Sabatini, Justin
Look at me and Wilson.
Kevin Naw, KJ Choi, and Kenny Perry.
Oh, I'm disgusted right now.
You guys,
We're gonna look so funny, Wills, when we watch this back. We both had our.
it didn't look so bad. It didn't look so bad.
No, I mean our hands in our face. We looked. You'll have to watch.
This is Wallace, Pratt, Wilson. So it's Pratt, Wilson, Wallace. Okay, for this one, Pratt, Wilson, Wallace. God, this is brutal because I don't know which one I want to do. Okay, I'm gonna go with the baseball one, and you guys will see a pretty common thread with me. All-time strikeout leaders for pitching. There's 30 of them.
Oof.
And this, like I said, it goes Pratt, Wilson, Wallace. So
Okay.
fire it up, Jeff.
Nolan Ryan.
Randy Johnson.
Roger
Hang on,
Clemens.
All right. Top 3 are done.
Pedro Martinez.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Nope, incorrect.
Pettit?
Incorrect.
Panic.
Koufax.
Oh,
Incorrect. Oh, goodness.
Tom
no.
Seaver.
Correct. This
Thank you.
could be a runaway now.
Yeah.
Kurt Schilling.
Correct.
Holy hell. Holiday.
Nice
Oh.
hair, Wilson. Nice hair.
No holiday, but it was 8 seconds anyways.
God, there's the obvious ones I missed. Oh my God.
Oh,
I
Greg
don't
Maddux.
save me the time.
Maddox? What do you? Yeah.
Of course. There's actually 3 Braves on this list that you guys should all
Colts, Glavin.
Oh
Yeah.
God. That's
Oh, I'm
But
just.
I mean, some
if I would have got, if Sandy Koufax was right, it was over. I had 8 more ready to go. I can't even believe.
some notables that you guys missed, and you guys should be ashamed for some of these, like Walter Johnson, Greg Maddux, obviously, CC Sabathia,
Yeah.
yeah,
I kept
John
thinking
Smoltz,
Lindstrom.
Justin Verlander,
Oh,
Mike Mussina, Max Scherzer,
Is
Well, I
Kevin
didn't
Brown
know-
on that list?
Zach Greinke. What?
wow.
Is Kevin Brown on that list?
No.
No. David Cohn.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I can't believe it.
I don't need to list them all, but anyways, yeah. So
Oh my God!
Pratt has 3. Wilson had 1. Wallace had 1. So Wallace has 3. Wilson has 7. Pratt has
Yeah.
8.
Oh, did I? I was
Brad
too
has
back
8.
of Wills.
Pratt has 8.
Then I have 8.
Did I not have 5 the first go around?
I got 2 on Pratt.
Okay, Pratt, you listed Mickelson, Furyk, Singh, and Justin Thomas. Wilson, you listed.
It was 6 Wilson, 4 Pratt, 2 for
Yeah.
me after the first one.
And then Pratt just beat me by 2 on this one. So it should be tied.
Right, I missed another W. Sorry. I missed it. Okay, so
You're
yes,
positive, Pettit. It's not in there.
Pettit's not in there, Dustin. Come on. He played for a long time, but he averaged about 1.5 Ks a game. Okay, last one, and this really sucks that this is the last one, but NHL all-time assist leaders. I have the top 30.
Ooh.
I think you guys are going to do better on this than I give you credit for. So it's going to go Wilson, Wallace, Pratt. Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wilson, Wallace, Pratt. Okay, go.
Gretzky.
Lemieux.
Dogger.
Slow down, gentlemen. Okay.
Good?
Yeah.
Sid.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Fine.
No.
Oh,
Messier.
Yes.
Thornton.
Yes.
Francis.
Yes.
Gilmore.
Yes.
Sakic.
Correct.
Bork.
Correct.
Recchi.
Correct.
Gordie Howe.
Correct.
Adam Oates.
Oh, yeah.
Correct.
Go Yzerman.
Correct.
Paul Coffey.
Correct.
I was gonna say. Okay. Lidstrom.
Correct.
King. Marcel Dion.
Correct.
Of course. Ha! Sedin. Henrik.
Correct.
Dale Hawerchuk.
Correct.
Ooh.
Stasny.
Incorrect.
No, that's dumb.
I don't know. Esposito. I'm throwing out that one.
Correct.
Yep.
Keep
Ooh,
going.
Larry Murphy.
Correct.
Oh no! I'm running out. Denny Savard.
Correct.
Fuck, how many does he need?
Stan Mikita.
Correct.
Oh my fuck. How many do I need, Boomer?
You need to keep going.
Mike Gartner.
Incorrect.
No!
You guys didn't miss that many. Whoa! If it isn't my buddy, Mr. 40-goal season, Al McInnes. Ryan
60 goals.
Trottier,
60
Bill
goals.
Housley. I'm not sure.
Housley. Fuck.
Wendell Clark, I'm assuming. I didn't write the first name down.
No, Bobby.
Bobby Clark.
Gotta be Bobby Clark, yeah.
Del Vecchio, Perot, Medano, Busick.
Medano. I should have gotten Medano, yeah. I wouldn't have gotten those other
Do
ones.
I need to do a tally here or what?
Absolutely you do.
Well, I got
What were you at before? What were you guys just at?
773.
Okay, so Wilson, do you want me to tally yours?
No.
Wallace in this one had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Wow.
Brad had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, wait a second. He did not get 4 extra on me.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
I
he
did.
Yeah, he did.
Oh!
You went second, Pratt.
Oh!
Yeah, he did.
So what's the total?
It's all right. We'll watch it back.
Pratt's a big math guy, but I'm pretty sure Wallace just won.
Oh! Pratsky!
Hey, congrats. I'm watching it back. I'm not being a sore loser.
Here's
I
what
just
I'm
think
saying.
your math's
Okay,
off.
Jeff, the reason that I'm pretty sure I know is because Wallace rattled off Savard, Esposito, Hawerchuk, and Makita.
That would be the 4, which
Yeah.
would be as tied.
Yeah, but I think I could be
Boomer,
wrong,
if
but
you
I think-
crushed me and I thought I won and I didn't win, I'm going to be so
did
choked.
he not? Well, the numbers shouldn't lie.
Hey, I could be wrong. I'm just from my tally.
Okay.
At best, we're tied, but that's
Oh,
okay.
Right.
Well, sorry,
Moving on.
folks. We got to end the show right now because we got to watch this back.
No, we got
Oh, shit. Wow. That, I won't lie. You hit me with a really good category on that one. I'm pretty pumped about that.
13. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. What a comeback! I thought you guys would get more of the pitching K
Pratt is
leaders.
just
I thought you guys would get more of the pitching K leaders. I'm choked. I can't believe Pratt said Stastny too.
I was getting desperate at the end.
No,
I
I'm
knew
actually
it-
shocked he wasn't on there.
No, I'm not. I was getting
Crosby.
desperate.
I think Crosby misses the top 30 by either 2 or 3 people. 2 people? Okay. Yeah, because I remember seeing him. I thought about extending it just to give Wilson a little shot in the dark, but no.
I would have been out on the next one, I think.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was out at Howard Chuck. I didn't think he was.
Hockey is not. I would never.
Okay. All right. Well, there you have it. I think.
Too late. I have a feeling. I have a feeling you're going to be disappointed, Lane.
Hey,
Even if it's a tie, do
even
you
if it's a
guys
tie, I'm
should we do
fine with
another
it.
category? Random of my choosing right now between you two?
You want
If
to?
it's is it a tie?
All right, never mind. We'll settle this next week if we
I
have.
just don't know how you can possibly not figure this out right now with your. You just cross them off, Boomer.
What I do is I literally write D for Dustin, P for Pratt,
We'll just add
W
'em
for
up.
Wallace. And
I just don't think it was 13-8.
I don't know. I was.
Dustin got 1. Wallace had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Pratt had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But Jeff's going to listen again because he doesn't trust me, which is
Yeah.
fine. I
We
get
will-
it. It's
we
all
will-
good. I do a lot of chirping to Jeff, and I don't try and rig this so he loses. But I'm really glad that I wasn't
Worst-
playing this week.
Worst part is I thought you shorted me and Wilson one each on the golf too, but
How?
The
You guys all
joy
watch
of video
golf.
replay. We can
All
go
of you
back
watch
and watch
golf.
the tape, boys.
All of you watch golf, and actually, you guys both did better than Lane. So what are you
I know.
talking about?
no, nothing. I thought we each had one more, and he's still beaten by 2. But anyway,
All right.
we'll get her figured out.
Yeah.
Congrats if you won though, Laner. That's good.
Yeah. Now we do have to do the local shout out to our fellow cheap seats boy down in the corner. Mr.
Wait,
Du-
no, Boomer.
Let him go. Let him go with it. Let him go with it. It's okay. I got a second one. So we got to give Dustin his chance to shine here, though, from the Oilmans. For
Oh.
sure.
So modest.
Yeah, don't go all modest on us there, GQ. Don't pull that shit. Freaking second place
GQ.
finisher, runner up for the
That's what I
Oilmans,
mean.
fired a 70. Big shooter.
Second place. I'm not gonna say I played good. I'm not saying that. I just mean once again we gotta have better. I think Boomer's got a better local shout out than a second place finish.
Well, we can do 2 local shout outs, can't we? I can't
That's
believe
impressive, Wilson.
I can't believe I just
Congrats on
got
that.
beaked for throwing you some props. Like
No, you didn't get beaked. I was. Yeah. No. Okay. Thanks. Cheers.
love it. Cheers. Yeah. Cheers.
Oh, geez.
Boomer.
Deuce hole 2, by the way.
You know, yeah.
Chipped
Well-
in though.
So my local shout out, you know, it's kind of it's a special one for myself just because I'm the only hunter in the group. But my very, very good friend Josh House, actually Dustin Wilson's brother-in-law, kept her pretty quiet. He had a very, very, very large whitetail on camera this year and ended up setting up for him and getting him the first night of archery season, which was two nights ago. So I wanted to throw out a mega congrats to him. And actually, him and the boys filmed it up. It's going to be on a show called Canadian Whitetail Television. And you 3 wouldn't know much about it, but it's
do
pretty
now.
much, you
I
should.
do now, yeah.
It's pretty much the premier whitetail hunting show, and it's put on by a guy from Saskatchewan, and it's pretty much top shelf of all hunting shows on. And our good buddy Josh House is going to be on there next year, showcasing this deer that he shot with his bow and arrow. So congrats
deer
to Josh.
Was in my
you go, Housey.
driveway. The buck was in my driveway tonight.
Did you know how big it was when you saw it?
Well, I
It's
the
big.
only question I usually. Oh yeah, I knew it was. Well, I mean, yeah, it's. But usually just ask, oh, yeah, where'd you get them? Where about?
Yeah, I know. That's what you always ask me.
Oh yeah, Benson. Hey. Oh yeah,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
good ones there.
Yeah.
Good ones
Oh,
at Benson.
I heard about there, yeah.
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 Oh,
Yeah.
Devin
so,
Pointer. I don't know what the hell.
It is. It's something that's special to me, and it makes me laugh because, like, pretty much from September 1st forward, now that we can hunt again from September 1st for mule deer, like, I don't sleep a whole bunch. I'm pretty much sitting for whitetail every evening, trying to get out for mule deer every morning, and that usually involves waking up at 4:30 to drive to the area I hunt. So it's nice to see a guy like Josh get some success. He's one of the nicest guys that does it, and pretty humble, and really congrats on his biggest whitetail ever.
Way to go, House. See, I didn't see it on Snapchat.
Attaboy, yeah. Let's see that out there. I just got to close off, which I thought was funny on the hunting topic. Boomer, who was out today scouting, mentioned in the group chat where he had service that we should all come out because it's such a beautiful afternoon out in the area. And the more he thought about it over about a 35-second span, he came up with a reason for each one of us not to be out there. So I thought it was humorous. And
When he said it, I was like, no. Wrong group.
Yeah,
So I thought it
wrong
was like
group
the
chat.
start. Wrong group chat.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a stag in 2 weeks where we're fishing. Fishing's a little easier, but do you fish, Wills?
No.
Yeah. So I don't know. Someone's got to bait my hook.
We'll help each other on. We're on
my.
a boat, or we? I don't even know.
You guys won't even get on the boat.
Wills will just jump in and come out with one in his mouth.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, harpoon.
Just wait and harpoon. Oh, now we're talking.
With that being said, guys, another week to an end. We'll catch everybody next week. Actually, this weekend we're going to try and be a little more interactive. We want to hear your guys' picks for the weekend, locks, upsets, wild cards. Let's get that going on Twitter. Let's see some picks. Tap House, thank you very much. Ice Factory, once again, thank you very much sponsoring. And we will all catch you next week. And we should be actually having a junior golf finishing episode here pretty quick for the end of the year. And I do believe next weekend we are having a cheap seats little round of golf that we might get in. So we might be doing some live streaming on that too. So we'll see what happens. There'll definitely be some money on the line and there'll be some chirping going on. So we will see everybody on social media and we'll see you next Thursday. Thanks, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So.